Okay, coming to the next set of properties, same continuation test, just the previous set of properties continuation. I'll just go on writing and display it as well, but I'll write it more clearly. So here it goes something like that. When limit of x tending to 0, remember to look at what is written here. Okay, so that will make a huge difference. I'll tell you when and how. I'll give a comparison as well, but right now look into this 0. Limit of x tending to 0 when sine x divided by x. You have studied this as well. It looks something like that. Sine theta by theta is what you have studied. Yes or no? Yes, you have, but I don't know whether you have forgotten or not. So here it is going to look something like that because x is present here. So I am taking it like that. If it was theta, I would have to take it as theta tending to 0. Okay, so do not get confused with what you have studied and what I am teaching right now. It's one and the same. Just the variable what present is different. There it was theta and here it was x. So here sine x by x when x tending to 0 is 1, and same all of these will be matched for limit of x tending to 0. Tan theta by tan x by x, that is also 1, and also I can tell the third. Okay, there are only two. I'm sorry. So these are the two functions which will lead to 1. Okay, sin x by x is equal to 1, tan x by x is equal to 1. Do not forget the limit x tending to 0 when that particular variable is tending to 0. Now, why did I stress on that one is because suppose if x was tending to infinity, sin x by x would become 0. Clear? So we need to look into every topic what I am trying to tell you here. And formulas are learned or understood by comparing with the other set of formulas. So that's what I am doing here. This is one set of formula. I am comparing with another set of formula and trying to remember. If x was tending to 0, it would be 1. If x was tending to infinity, it is going to become 0. Same thing is applied for not instead of tan, it is going to look for cos. Limit of x tending to infinity cos x by x is equal to 0. Okay, so this is one set, and then you need to look into another few formulas, that is properties, that will be limit of x tending to 0 sin ax by x. Here it was 1, and since there was no number present here, it would be simply a. So whatever constant present next to that variable is going to be the answer for x tending to 0. Okay, the another one goes for limit x tending to 0 tan ax by x, which will be a itself. Okay, the another one limit of x tending to 0 sin ax by tan bx. Okay, this is going to be a little tricky to remember, but not difficult, not impossible. Just dividing this and this. Just divide this and this. Sin ax by tan ax, tan bx. Okay, tan bx, and they are not taking tan a. This would be, if it was sin ax by tan ax, it would be just 1. A by a, it will be 1. But right now it is sin ax divided by tan bx. The remaining would be just a and b, a by b, a divided by b. So this you can expect in some kind of a twisted question present in your this one CET paper. Okay, we'll come across such example questions when I'm solving the question paper. Fine. So remember these formulas by heart. Not by heart. Understand, remember, and write it in a detailed paper and a notebook which you are maintaining. So right after this video, you need to make a list of formulas, whatever I have written. Understand and make a list. Simply just don't copy it. Okay, it's of no use if you are just simply copying it. Understand it and try to remember it and then write it. And best idea would be just look into this video, understand it, and then just close everything and start memorizing the formulas. Then check whether whatever you have written is correct or not. Okay, then you can do the corrections. Do it that way. You will be learning within half an hour itself. The formulas or whatever I am teaching in one video, you will be learned within half an hour. So my videos will not extend more than 15 minutes. I hope so. So that's why you can finish off your study within half an hour for this one, and do not spend a lot of time just memorizing these formulas and all. You just need to work out many problems so that you can remember these formulas. We'll help you out with that. So let's move on to the next formula. Okay, so this much is about trigonometric functions which I had come across. a little more algebraic properties are going to come, which will be helpful for solving the problems. X tending to 0, then 1 plus x. I will display the formula as well, okay? So 1 plus x whole to the power x is going to be e, the exponential function e. So this is how a limit of 1 plus x whole to the power of 1 by x is equal to e. So remember these standard values. Whenever you see this particular thing in the question, you can directly mark your answer as e, isn't it? So you have saved a lot of time once again to do that. So remember and just look into these formulas. When you look at the options present in your answer, you will be able to quickly guess the answer. Fine. So the next one as well, I'll write it here. And there is another one relating to this one. Limit of x tending to 0, 1 plus a to the power ax to the power of 1 by x is going to look like e to the power of ax. So e to the power of a. There will be no variable present in the answer part of it, okay? If it was just 1 plus x whole to the power of 1 by x, it is going to be e, and limit of 1 plus ax whole to the power of 1 by x is going to look like e to the power of a. So it's same, related to each other. So this you can expect as some question. Imagine this would be something like 2, and they have not given you this one. What is the value for this? You can simply write as e to the power of 2. You're done with your answer. That's how the exam question papers can be formed. So the next one, the relatability of these things itself, the relatable functions of this one, just the continuity, this one, limit is going to change. This is 0 and this is going to be infinity. So 1 plus 1 by x whole to the power of x, just the reverse order of this one. Okay, relate each and every formula and then study it easy. Yeah, I hope you are understanding. Even if I just interchange and interchange the limit, it's going to be the same function as it is. And this one as well, limit of x tending to infinity, 1 plus a by x whole to the power of x is going to be e to the power of a. Yeah, so I hope you can frame a question based on this as well. You can frame yourself and prepare yourself for the exams. Then there are going to be few more standard derivations, that is about limit of x tending to 0, e to the power of 1, it is e to the power of x minus 1 divided by x, okay, it is 1. So just remember this, e to the power of x minus 1 divided by x is equal to 1 when the limit is tending to 0. So then again few more, limit of x tending to 0, a to the power of x minus 1 divided by x is equal to log of a base e, given that a is greater than 0. Okay, a of x minus 1 divided by x is equal to log a base e. Here it is just 1. So it will be something like this. I can write it in another way, saying that log e base e. Do you remember what is log base e? Log e base e, that is nothing but 1. So this is how it will look like. If it is e to the power of x, this will be log e. If it is a to the power of x, this will be log a, provided that particular a is greater than 0. You know why? Because logarithm application can be done only for the numbers greater than 0. I have already explained that to you. If not, please, if you don't remember and if you don't believe me, please look at the previous video and prove yourself this thing. So then, next moving on to the another one, relatable formula again, limit of x tending to 0, a to the power of x minus b to the power of x divided by x is equal to log of a by b to the base e. Okay, very simple. This one was a and this one was b here. Just a by b is the difference of this one. Very relatable formulas each other. So then another one, always like this I've seen in the few question paper as well. So that's why I thought I'd put it into a sentence. I mean put it into this formula as well. Modulus of x divided by x, limit of modulus of x divided by x will not exist. Does not exist. Okay. This I've seen in the few question papers. They would give simply randomly like this, the limit of modulus of x divided by x, or they can put a formula as well, something like this. Example, x tending to 0, x square plus 3x plus 2 mod divided by x square plus 3x plus 2. And they are asking you what is the question. Your answer is it does not exist. whatever the modulus function divided by the function itself, if you try to apply the limit, that limit will not exist. Clear? So relate all these formulas and understand and prepare a notes, and then let me know if you have any doubts. If you want any clarification done, please don't hesitate to call me. You can put a message and then call me, because I'll be usually recording the video. Just don't directly call. If you put a message, that will be helpful. I'll tell you what time I'm free. You can call me and ask me doubts as well, or you can put a message or send a voice note in case it is very difficult for you all to type through WhatsApp. You can send me a voice note. I will clear your doubts. Maybe I'll make a video and send it to you all, or maybe you can call me and find out what doubts you have about. Okay, feel free to send a message and then you can call me and contact. Fine. So I hope this much is clear. I know I have rushed very fast while teaching and all that, so please rewind this in twice or thrice and try to understand. Since it's a very short video, you can see it repeatedly as well. I'll try my best to make as many topics covered in few more videos coming forth. Okay, please do not fail. Send me the notes so that it's clear to me that you have understood and you are doing some work behalf of my videos. Yes, thank you. Have a nice day.